Physical touch, like holding hands, hugging, or sharing a kiss, can be one of the most meaningful ways we connect with our partners. But what happens when these gestures start to feel less like acts of love and more like items on a to-do list? Today, let's talk about why physical touch can sometimes feel like a chore in marriage and how we can bring back the warmth and authenticity we all crave. First, let's look at the world around us. Society and culture play a huge role in shaping our expectations about intimacy. In some cultures, frequent physical affection is seen as a sign of a healthy relationship. In others, it might be more reserved or even discouraged in public. But no matter where we come from, there's often an unspoken pressure to show love in certain ways, sometimes even when it doesn't feel natural. For example, you might feel like you have to kiss your partner goodbye every morning, just because that's what couples are supposed to do. Or maybe you've seen movies where passionate embraces are the norm and you wonder if you're missing out. These expectations can make us feel like we're failing if we don't fit the mold. But sometimes the real challenge isn't about outside pressure, it's about what's happening between you and your partner. When we don't talk openly about our needs and boundaries, misunderstandings can build up. Maybe one partner craves more physical closeness while the other needs more space. Without honest conversations, physical touch can start to feel forced or even resented. Imagine reaching for a hug but sensing hesitation, or feeling obligated to cuddle even when you're not in the mood. These moments can create distance instead of connection. Emotional disconnect is another big reason why physical touch can lose its spark. When there are unresolved conflicts or when we feel emotionally distant, even the simplest gestures can feel heavy. A kiss goodnight might feel empty if there's tension lingering from an earlier argument, or a gentle touch might be met with indifference if one partner feels unheard or unappreciated. Over time, these small moments add up and physical intimacy can start to feel like a chore rather than a choice. And let's not forget about the realities of daily life. Stress, fatigue, and the demands of parenting or work can leave us feeling drained. After a long day, sometimes all you want is a little peace and quiet, not another expectation to meet. It's normal for desire to ebb and flow, especially during busy or challenging seasons. But when physical touch becomes just another task, it can start to feel like a burden. That's why personal boundaries and consent are so important. Every person has their own comfort level with physical affection, and it's essential to respect those limits. Ignoring a partner's boundaries, no matter how small, can lead to frustration, resentment, and even hurt. It's okay to say no to a hug or to ask for space. In fact, honoring each other's boundaries is one of the most loving things you can do. Over time, routines can also play a role. In long-term relationships, it's easy for physical touch to become predictable, something you do out of habit rather than genuine desire. Maybe you always kiss goodnight, but it's become automatic. Or you hold hands out of routine, not because you truly want to. While routines can be comforting, they can also make intimacy feel less special and more like an obligation. So, what can we do to bring back the spark? The first step is communication. Talk openly with your partner about how you're feeling. Share your needs, your boundaries, and your hopes for your relationship. Listen to each other without judgment. Sometimes just knowing you're heard can make all the difference. Next, try to break out of the routine. Instead of sticking to the same gestures, find new ways to connect. Maybe it's a spontaneous hug, a gentle touch on the arm, or simply sitting close while watching a movie. Small changes can make physical touch feel fresh and meaningful again. Remember, it's okay to set boundaries and to revisit them as your relationship grows. Check in with each other regularly. Ask, how are you feeling about our physical closeness, or is there anything you'd like to change? These conversations can help you both feel safe, respected, and truly connected. At the end of the day, real connection is about authenticity, not obligation. When physical touch comes from a place of genuine emotion, it strengthens your bond. When it's forced, it can create distance. Choose what feels right for you and your partner and let go of the pressure to perform intimacy. So, take a moment to reflect on your own relationship. Are there areas where physical touch feels more like a chore than a joy? If so, you're not alone. Start the conversation. Be honest, be kind, and be open to change. Because love isn't about obligation, It's about feeling truly seen, valued, and cherished. Let's keep it real, keep it loving, and give our relationships the care they deserve.